Hey Ushers, I just want to give you guys a quick run through of the worship center just for Ushers so you can see all of the responsibilities that are new and different. I am going on vacation with my family. We had it scheduled forever to go up to Michigan, and Tom Tunnicliffe said he would cover for me, so I was going to drive back, but he said not necessary, so was at the training today and is going to cover for me. So is the Welcome Center. This is where the kids' activity bags are. The kids' ones are white. If you're a newcomer and an adult, it's the green ones. So hand those out generously, and we will go into the worship center. When you're here on Sunday, all these doors will be open. We want to keep airflow going and just make for sure that there's no congestion. When service gets started and the music's going, if you could turn the sign then like we used to, but now it says please wait, cleaning in progress, so people will wait until the next service starts. They'll wait out there until you guys are done. So when service is starting, people are starting to arrive. I would ask that no ushers be at the doors. We'll just have all of those wide open. If we're at the doors, it will kind of confuse people, like, are you handing out a bulletin? Are you not handing out a bulletin? So we are not handing out a bulletin. So if the ushers could come here in the break, that would be great. If you guys can stand here, look friendly. People might ask you questions. You can help the seating of handicapped or just families if they have a question about how far to be apart from each other. We're trying to keep 3 seats about between each other. That would be 3 of these little gold tags. So as you can see, Dave Kaiser got the ropes all cut and finished. They look great. So what we have here is 2 rows that are closed, and then this next one is open. So somebody can sit here, closed, closed, then the next one is open. So feel free to point those out to people if they need some help seating. After service is over, that's when everything really kicks in. So when service is over, the ushers are first responsible for releasing rows, starting in the back of the church and moving towards the front. It should move very quickly since we have 500 people is the max, and there's only a few people in each row. So it should move fairly quickly. Now I'm gonna release the sections 1 and 12, which are over here and against each wall, are going to be greeted, hosted by somebody from the kids ministry and high school ministry. They're going to release those sections first. So once those sections have been released and are leaving, then you guys can start releasing your rows. So we'll need ushers up by the wall, releasing the rows and moving backwards then. So once that is happening, people are going to be instructed to put their offering in baskets at the door. So as people are leaving, they're going to be putting their offering in here and then leaving. So what we would like you to do is about when the last person is putting their offering in, release the next row. So we keep it moving fairly quickly. We just don't want any congestion, people too close to each other, talking too closely to one another. We want to be very conscious about keeping everybody safe. So once that is done and everybody has released, the offering will be gathered like normal, and all of these baskets will be gathered, and the lids, however, will be left on the table. The lids will be removed and the baskets stacked. Then those lids will be sanitized by building services, and the offering will leave out the middle doors like always and meet the sheriff and go to the counting room, and then they will be replaced. So I know I said there was no bulletin, but this is in each pew. This card is something that if you take your phone out and you hold it over, open the camera, hold it over that QR code right there, it will help you download the Elmbrook app. where you can find the bulletin information. You can also find the YouVerse Bible app, and you can download that as well, which is awesome. It has reading plans and just some really great scripture stuff that you can, scripture that you can put on images and share, and it's just a really good one. So this will be in every pew for you. You might have to help people with it if they're not quite sure. Make sure you test it out yourself. So once everyone has been released, now it's time to do the ropes. This is really important. So what this does is opens up a fresh row. So here we have these two are closed, this one was open. So now I want you just to take the rope and pull it forward until it drops down. And now a new row is open. And we just continue to do that. Okay? So you continue to do that until it is, all of them are finished. So go back to the row that you were assigned and move through that, as quickly as you can so we can start letting in the next service. So what happened when I pulled that forward then, we have now two pews that are open next to each other, which we do not want. So we're actually going to have to shut off 3 pews here because the handicap row is never closed off. So we would just go like that. So the rope from the very front then will sometimes roll off and then just bring that to the back and use it in the back. So that's how that should go. We may need to tweak things as we do them, but we are gonna roll with it and be flexible. Another thing I just wanted to talk through with you just real quickly is that we are requiring masks. I don't have one on right now, so I could talk, and I'm the only person in here. So we're requiring masks. The greeters, when people are arriving, if they don't have masks, then they're going to say, hey, if you forgot your mask, we have them at the info center. So they are going to take care of that on the front end. If people refuse to go get one, we also have the seating. If they don't want to wear one, we have the seating area up in the TV, up in the upper lobby by the TV up there. So they can also go up there to sit if they want to. I don't even know if we'll suggest it, but it is up there if somebody, is uncomfortable. The one thing I want you to know is that you don't have to police that. If somebody's not wearing a mask, you don't have to, have a conversation with them, give them your opinion. At this point, we're just going to love Jesus, serve him well, and let that whole issue sit. So anyhow, if you do have any questions or do have any problems, make for sure that you find Tom, and he'd be glad to help with any of those things. So I think we're all set. If you have any questions, I'm trying to get this out to you on Friday. Make for sure that you email me or your team lead, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Again, thank you so much. And if we're not going to see you on Sunday because you're not quite ready to come back, that's completely fine. We're all kind of easing into this. So anyhow, it's going to be great. It was really nice, great energy having a few people in here today. So anyhow, thanks guys.